This video will walk through the Chart of Accounts panorama and how to view all of the values and hierarchies for the different elements of the Chart of Accounts. Access the Business Analytics Hub, or BAH, through its official website, bah.ucsd.edu, or through the training link provided in this module. Then, click on the Budget and Finance tab to view all Oracle-related reports. At the top of the page, you can toggle between List and Card View. You can find the Chart of Accounts panorama by searching for it in the keyword search bar or navigating to the Information Lookups tab. Within the Information Lookups tab are additional reports that have non-financial data such as information about projects and users, or, in the case of the Chart of Accounts panorama, information about the Chart of Accounts elements. Click on the Launch button to open the report. In the report, you'll see one tab for each element of the Chart of Accounts. If you use the arrows at the right to expand your view, you'll also see there are two tabs each for Account Hierarchy and Fund Hierarchy, Standard and Managerial. These tabs simply present two different ways of organizing the information, which will be covered in a later module. For now, know that the standard reporting hierarchies are for external reporting and are used frequently by our internal controls and accounting office. Managerial reporting hierarchies, on the other hand, are generally what we're using in internal reporting within your own department. Let's start with the FINU, or Financial Unit Hierarchy tab. Within this report, you'll notice the columns represent hierarchy levels, both the codes and their descriptions, going from levels 1 to 5. The last two level 5 columns represent the posting level, which will post into the chart string when we have a transaction in the general ledger. Each level of the hierarchy groups into the previous level, such that level 5 can be grouped into level 4 can be grouped into level 3, and so on until everything is grouped into level 1 under a single value. You can think of level 2 as the Vice Chancellor area, such as academic affairs or marine sciences. Level 3 then represents a school or division. For example, a level 2 academic affairs might be broken down into a level 3 Rady School of Management and Arts and Humanities, among others. Level 4 represents the departments that make up the level 3 school or division, and this often matches the level 5 financial unit, such that for a particular roll-up, you'll see one level 4 and one level 5 entry. There are some level 4s, or departments, which correspond to more than one level 5, or financial unit. It's good to be aware if your department is one of these. At the top of the report, you can use the filters to search for a specific financial unit or level. In FinUnit Posting Level, for example, we can scroll through the drop-down menu, search for a keyword, or click More/Search to browse our options. In the Name field, we can search for a financial unit, such as gastroenterology, click the entry we're looking for, use the right arrow to move it to our selection window, and click OK. We can then click Apply to run our report. In this example, we can see that Level 5, or Posting Level Financial Unit, Medicine Gastroenterology, rolls up into the Level 4 Department of Medicine. That rolls into the Level 3 Division of the School of Medicine, which corresponds to the Level 2 Vice Chancellor area of Health Sciences. As with all other financial units, this rolls up into Level 1 UC San Diego. Since Levels 4 and 5 are different, we can tell that there must be more than one Level 5 financial unit associated with this Level 4 department. Let's click Reset, followed by Clear All to reset our parameters. Then, in FinUnit Level 4, let's search for Medicine. This is going to show us all the Level 5 posting level financial units that roll up into the Level 4 Department of Medicine. Alternatively, you can use any of the other level filters to view a broader picture of the Vice Chancellor area or division. Now, let's move on to the Standard Account Hierarchy. You can see the levels here are similar to the levels in the Financial Unit Hierarchy report, but the levels have different meanings. Level 7 is the posting level value, which is going to be the actual account value appearing in your chart string. In the Account Level 7 dropdown, you can search for a specific account to view its hierarchical rollup, similar to how we did in the Financial Unit Hierarchy report, or you can use any of the other levels to get a wider picture. Level 1 in the account hierarchy represents the broadest categories of accounts, such as assets, liabilities, revenues, expenses, and net position or fund balance. Let's focus on the expenses by using the Account Level 1 dropdown to select Expense, and then clicking Apply. In the report, we can see that Level 2 specifies expenses further into categories such as salaries and wages, and so on and so forth through the levels until you reach specific account values. You can also view this information in Excel format. To do so, click Page Options, which is the gear icon at the top right. Next, select Export to Excel, then click Export Current Page. If you want to see more than the first 500 results in Oracle, you can scroll to the bottom of the report and click Next 500 Rows, the down arrow, to move on to the next page. Now let's take a brief look at the standard fund hierarchy. The fund hierarchy has 5 levels, where Level 5 is the posting level fund you see in your chart string. If you click the drop-down arrow in Fund Level 1, you can view the different types of existing funds. We have unrestricted and restricted funds. Restricted funds are either expendable or unexpendable. The net investment in capital and agency funds will not typically appear at the department level. Similar to the standard account hierarchy report, it can be easier to browse these funds if you export the report into Excel. The managerial reporting fund hierarchy offers a different method of organizing funds. In this report, you can see in Level 2 which funds are core funded and non-core funded. Level 3 specifies whether the fund falls into the category contracts and grants, core funds, restricted, or other unrestricted. The function report will show you a list of all functions. However, there isn't a hierarchy for functions. The program, location, and activity reports show the hierarchies for those elements, but they are not often used when posting in Oracle. The project report provides an overview of the different projects in Oracle, but there are other reports which can be used to view projects. This will be introduced in future modules. With all of this information on the Chart of Accounts panorama, feel free to take a look and explore.